So this is going to be an A4 sketch again, a small drawing, and a random drawing, because I haven't planned anything of this. I don't know what I'm going to draw. I know I want to draw a house, but yeah, the way it's going to look, just random, on the spot. So doing the first box perspective, okay. It's a building view perspective, right, because it makes sense. It's just a building. So the horizon line is going to be slightly lower than the third. Yeah, and let's start filling in some contour lines. It's going to look like a little prism, okay? Little prism in perspective with a rotated prism that's basically marking the entranceway. And I'm trying to go for like a canopy that's going to mark the entranceway a bit more. And some window detailing there, some line weights, so we get kind of a clear idea. Yeah, the canopy is too large. It's going to need to be a bit shorter to get a decent, realistic image. So a bit of window transparency there with markers. Basically, that's a good way of showing you've got glass. Just show what's inside. You can see there's like the bottom part of our concrete shell, let's say. You can see how it goes in through the glass, and obviously some really random stuff going on here. I'm thickening the line drawing and also throwing in some detailing. Yeah, this is just a random drawing, but you could learn a bit from it. So again, simple railing for the entrance, and yeah, a bit of entourage covering the horizon line. We don't want our building to just be on a field somewhere. We need to cover up that horizon line. Yeah, so it's got a weird angle there at the entrance, trying to keep the vanishing point of the original perspective, but also add a little prism. So just a couple of layers of markers to get some green shrubs going, which are going to be the grass around the entrance and for the entourage. That's a small mistake there. I forgot that the building should go like that. Okay, covering up some mixed media, markers and pencil. So yeah, it's getting a bit of contrast now. You see, contrast is key. It's very important to get that clarity. And it's weird, you know, because drawings look a bit different in real life than they do on screen, right? So you can get good contrasts in real life, but it doesn't show in the video, right? So again, some markers to show a different material. You remember, we've got 3 materials in each house, because that's the bare necessities. A bit of yeah, reflections. So you got a interesting, let's say, dynamic image. Trying to get some contrast with the glass. This is a cliche way of drawing glass. You draw the reflections, and the cliche, past the cliche, is adding cast shadows on glass, which works really well. You might care to copy this trick. Again, if the drawing looks a bit too rigid, you could just loosen it up with a bit more like weird dots and stuff, right? And a bit of entourage. Okay, we got the reflection, we got a bit of a background there, and this is a really short sketch. This is probably 10 minutes of a sketch. You could use this for concept ideas, for references, and always don't forget to make the colors bounce. So you got a color combination, and that jumps. So the green of the grass just jumps on the windows as well, and a bit of entourage there, really fast stuff. And we are done.